Alrighty, thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Gecko the Old School Gamer here presenting One and Done NHL Hockey 2002. I do have this game on obviously PS2 here, and also I do have it on Xbox Original. So. And I did not get a chance to play this on Xbox yet, but because I'm more comfortable with the PlayStation 2 controller and the PS1 controller because of the shorter buttons here versus one of the trigger buttons and then the white and black button, which is the Xbox controller version of the XS shoulder buttons, which they don't have. So, if I have a choice between Xbox Original and the PS controllers, I'm going to go with PS controllers almost every time. Almost. That's just on the Xbox Original. If it's Xbox 360 or Xbox One, those are the consoles I'm going to play those, whatever I have it on. But between the PS1 and the PS2 controllers, I'm going to go with the 4 shoulder buttons almost 95% of the time. So, but I do have the Xbox original version and the PS2 version. So, this is the version we're going to go with, the PS2. This one's kind of interesting. I have a whole bunch of hockey games, with the NES versions. I have the Sega Genesis. I don't have any on the SCN. I don't have any hockey games on the Super Nintendo yet. And I don't think I'm going to bother seeking them ones out for that one. Because between the Super Nintendo and the Genesis was able to pull off sports games better for some reason. I don't know why. It's just more comfortable there. So my coffee is still kind of and plus I'm excited. I'm emoting and spitting on top of everything else. So my point here is at the 64, there's that the hockey, the EA Sports in general went from, not just EA, just about everybody was going from 2D to 3D. And there was that weird period from 94 to, I would say, maybe not as late as 2005, but not 94. Did I say 94? I meant not from like 99 to, I want to say 2001, 2002, 2003, where they were trying to figure out their 3D graphics and style. Perfect example. Madden 64, which is literally Madden 99, was going from, that was like their first 3D game. And when you put that game in, it's like, oh my god. It is striking. It's shocking. It's like, whoa. Well, that's not 2D. That's different, right? It wasn't awful. It was just a different way to play Madden. And then, a year or two later, the graphics got better. But that's because they tried the polygram Polygon. They were trying to the Polygon version, and then once the systems got a little better, they didn't have to be so polygony. Polygon-y. Yep, you know what I mean? So there was that weird period for, I don't know, 3-4 years where the games were not as great looking as they could have been. And I'm wondering, and my point to this is I'm wondering if 2002 was, let's say, the first year where this is what it could be, where it could be better. You know what I mean? So I think maybe 2002 or 2003 might have, for EA Sports in general, might have been, you know, this is now we're on the road to realistic looking games or realistic looking sports games. So like I said, from 99 to probably maybe 2001 was still weird looking. 2002 might not be that weird. But here, we're going to find out. Like I said, I haven't played this one yet. I think I fired it up. Did I turn off the music? It's EA Sports. So I don't think I turned off the music just yet. But we're going to test this and see. So here we go. I'm excited. I almost prefer the
EA Sports. It's in the game.
There it is. Boy, that was a huge ass delay. Holy fuck. Ah. Okay. This is good. Polygon era is over. It's over. The Polygon. So this is cool. So there was only like 2 or 3 years of weird Polygon deals. Let's go to sound settings. I'm going to turn off the music. Hello. Yeah. That was too close. Okay. Crowd. Okay. All right. No music. I will change that later because when I'm not recording, I love the music. Music usually is awesome. All right, so NHL cards. I have to create an NHL cards profile. Always true. All right, let's create a new profile. Let's just go with. I'm wondering what they mean by NHL cards. Some of these games, and I'm thinking the earlier games introduced cards as like this player will now have special speed boost if you use this card, but it's only good for 1 quarter. You can activate this card now. I'm wondering if that's what this, if that's where these cards were used at. Like, for example, because in later like 2K series and the later series, you get cards to introduce players, and then you build your team. But I don't. This is 2002. I don't think they did that. I think these cards are more like you can boost your player for 1 quarter or 1 game. Depends on the card. NHL cards. Okay. Points saved. Let's save. Let's cards profile. All right. Card book. All right. Let's buy cards. Let's see what's options. This card will make Eric a hero for 3 periods. Aha. This card will make this person a hero for 1 period. So it's that specific person for that specific time. Which, to me, that doesn't really, that doesn't really seem worth the 2,000 points that I might have just spent. Oops. A hero. Hero for 2. What is this? Crusher to Usher. Oh, this is a gold card. This card lets you turn a big hitter on the opposing team into a normal hitter for 3 periods. So again, this one's only for a little bit of time. Interesting. That's a fight pitcher. A hero for 2 periods. 2 periods. Oh, wait. Flu bug. This card will make 1 random player on the opposing team unavailable for play due to the flu. Okay, so this is what I thought it was. I wonder how long or how many years they did these types of cards as opposed to what they're doing now with the, like build a team or build whatever. Man, these aren't that bad, but they're, again, I don't like the time. It's only for like 1 period or 2 periods, or so you're going to get a lot of these cards are probably over and over and over. That's why you can probably sell those, whatever ones you don't want, you can sell them. Okay. So you can earn points by doing tasks. Score a goal. I'll get some points for that. Get a shortcut. I'll earn points for that. But then you can buy your cards for $2,000. $2,000. Okay, so I did waste $2,000 already on cards. Let's see, celebrations. Oh, I can pick. Okay. It's not polygon, but it still looks a hair off. But this is cool. This is probably the start of the good modern era of graphics. Absolutely. Okay. Oops. Wait. Easter eggs. Okay, so I guess there's certain cards will turn on Easter eggs. Those are like probably hologram cards or gold cards or something like that. Profiles. Alright, let's go ahead and save the profile because they said save often, I believe. Yeah. Okay. So 2002. I wonder if the Madden's the same way. The earliest Madden game I have on disc is Madden 2003. So, oh, I have NBA Live 2002. I wonder if they have cards on here. I am curious. Okay. Back to NHL. Alright, let's see the game modes. Game mode. Seasons, playoff, tournament, and shootout. Shootout. That's one-on-one, alright? I believe. Let's do a quick play now. Pittsburgh Penguins. Damn. Pittsburgh Penguins were kings for a long time. But here, of course, this year, they suck. They're almost like one of the worst teams on the fucking... Poland, Russia, Germany, Sweden. There's... Huh. Alright, we'll just go with that. Alright. All right. Oh no. What did that say?
Ladies and gentlemen, your Pittsburgh Penguins.
Your Pittsburgh Penguins. All right, graphically it looks pretty good for 2002, absolutely.
Hi there, person in Gameland. I'm Don Taylor. Usually I'm the color commentator for NHL 2002, but because you've chosen to play in beginner mode, I'll do some tutoring today, teach you how to play, that sort of thing. And here we go. The opening face-off is next. To win this or any face-off, you have to press the X button. Once the referee, the guy in black and white, drops the puck. Okay, nice try. We'll win the next face-off. Don't worry about it. Now, since you don't have control of the puck, you can switch players by pressing the X button on your controller. This makes it easier to check your opponent by getting as close as possible.
Cleared to safety. Bonvie.
Oh no! I'm not Pittsburgh! I'm Atlanta. Wait.
Baranek goes backhand. Saved by Rhodes.
Big deal.
Okay. I accidentally went over to Atlanta. No wonder. Oh. I can play as just a goalie? Huh, weird. Okay, I should be Pittsburgh now. Okay.
That's his job.
Cone. Laukkanen pushes him.
I'd like to see that in basketball.
Pittsburgh gets hold of the puck. Bonvie gets by Slager.
Oh,
Turned
shit.
over in the neutral zone. Lemieux blocked. Ferrero.
Damn!
Cone. Blocked. The Penguins clear it out of the zone. Tremblay gets the pass from Rhodes. Pittsburgh scooped it up. Baranek fires. Snared by Pittsburgh.
I can't get enough of that crazy glove action, Jim. I really can't.
Lemieux.
Ooh, damn it!
By Rhodes.
He stops pucks like it's his job.
Isn't it?
Good point.
Oh, nobody to pass it there, bitch.
Lemieux.
Woo! Yeah! Yeah! This is smooth. I like it.
Scoring like a can
The
of
flow
beans
is
at a
good.
backyard chili cook-off.
It's almost like some of these later ones, the later years, are
Pittsburgh goal scored by
a little tighter, a little more slower. There's more animation in there.
Tremblay.
by number 5.
This is a good speed. I like the speed here.
Breakaway. Ferrero shoots it.
Woo!
Saved by
Bam!
Pittsburgh.
Now I gotta figure out how to fight.
Grabbed by Hedberg.
Had he been playing croquet, that would have been an amazing shot.
Bonvie. He scores.
Oh yeah, that was beautificent.
Off to the side,
Beautiful.
pass to the center, bam! Fuck yeah! That's how you do. I love it.
That kind of early enthusiasm can spread like a disease and infect the
Damn.
whole team.
Oh,
The puck in.
fuck! I had it.
Number 16, Dennis
Ferrero.
Bonvie.
Now with it.
By number 11, Darius Kasparaitis.
Shot the puck. Stone cold.
Woo-hoo.
Hedberg.
He's crafty, that one.
Lemieux. He scores.
Looks to me like the goalie may not have realized he was supposed to stop that one, Jim.
I want to know how to fight.
Pittsburgh goal scored by number
Ferrero.
66.
I shoved him on his ass.
Assisted by number 16.
Shoots it
Dennis
hard.
Bonvie.
Stoned by
Oh.
Hedberg. Lemieux.
Oh,
The door is shut by Rhodes.
damn! What was that?
Bartolo.
What was that?
Ferrero gets checked.
Get in position, Lemieux!
Lemieux.
Damn it!
By Rhodes. Lemieux. Rhodes hangs on for the whistle.
Damn! I want to fight. How do I fight? I think one of these has a practice fight mode. So you could go right to
Your
it.
skill at the face-off circle. Wait till the referee drops the puck and press.
There was a point in the Genesis life cycle where
With a wrist shot.
where NHL was like, you got to take out the fighting.
Is now over.
I've been told to relay this message to a spy in our audience. Don't trust the smiling penguin. I repeat, don't trust the smiling penguin. Good luck, Mr. Spy.
What? So apparently, at some point, they took out fighting in the Genesis life cycle of the NHL series, and for a year or two, there was no fighting in the games, and for whatever reason, the sales, I mean, obviously the sales dropped and everybody was complaining. And for some reason, EA Sports, that was the one time they said, okay, we're bringing back fighting. So, in other words, the league said, take it out. We don't want it. And they said, okay, they agreed. And then it failed. And then they were okay to bring it back. Now, here's the thing. With Madden, for example, stuff like big hits, the helmets flying off, they're like, Madden and the NFL's like, no, you got to take those out. Boom, it was taken out. And people complained, but they're still out. You see? So, for some reason, NHL broke. And they said, okay, yeah, we'll allow fighting in the games. And so that's what it is. So this is cool. I like this. This is awesome. NHL 2002. Dare I say S tier? This is awesome. This is very, very good. S tier. Okay. Yeah. S tier. I was gonna second guess myself, but I like that. That's very cool. Very cool. Very cool. Very cool. I am curious because on the like for the 360, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. On the 360 alone, I have 8 NHL games, and they're all the same, basically. There's like, oh, here it is again, here it is again, here it is again. But no, this is good. This is separated from the others. I like it. So this is probably the one I'm going to be playing more so than the others. So I like this. The pacing of it is good. Plain and simple. Adios, amigos.